Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So I have not filmed a video in over a month. I freaking suck, but I do have an explanation for it all. Literally so much has changed for me in the past 2 months. Actually, okay, let's just say 5 months. Ryland is now 5 months old. You guys know I had a baby 5 months ago, which is insane. And I basically am today, I'm just gonna sit down and let you know what's going on in my life, just update you through and through so we here, you know, so we're on the same page. If you don't recognize the background, it's because I'm at my best friend Jessica's house. So let's just start from the very beginning. And also this video is probably going to be long because I have so much explaining to do. And yeah, grab a snack, have a seat, and I'm just gonna update you on all things Melissa. So where to begin? I am in my best friend's house right now filming because I'm currently living in Florida again. So where do I even start? So right now I actually am in Florida with the twins. Chris is still in New Mexico for work, obviously. And basically the reason why we are back in Florida is because we are going to be moving here temporarily. If you guys didn't know, Chris is going to be getting out of the military in October. And he is a pilot and he wants to fly commercial airlines. And he's basically, we're so blessed, he's gotten 2 job offers already and he's accepted one of them already. And one of those places is in Vegas and then the other place is in Arizona. So there's another airlines that he's like, it's his dream to fly for. Haven't heard anything back from them yet, but he's being very positive about it. We all are being very positive about that application. So we're leaving our options open. But the main reason why we moved here is because, okay, so in the state of New Mexico, the way that their school systems work is, if you are not zoned to go to their school, you have to reapply for a waiver every year. Totally understandable. But the school that the kids went to, they went there for 2 years, 2 solid years. And the way that the state of Florida works is when you go to a school for 2 years, you're grandfathered in because, you know, the other students that you went to school with also go there. They don't make you go to a different school. So the house that we bought, that you guys know that we flipped and someone is now renting it out, we moved into another rental because when we found out we were having baby, we needed more space. That house is zoned for a different school. And that school is terrible, absolutely terrible. And I did not want them to go to that school. The original school that they were going to, they weren't accepted to go into because Chris and I were late to sign them up for the next year, if that makes sense. Did I explain that correctly? I feel like I skipped a step. So the school that they were going to, they were not able to go to because the slots filled up quickly and they were waitlisted, which Chris and I had no idea that we had to sign them up for the next year because usually it's just like, okay, you're automatically going here. Apparently that's not how it works in the state of New Mexico. So we were like, well, damn, what are we gonna do? They were not gonna go to the other school because that school that they were zoned to go to rated a 1 out of 10. And you're thinking like, okay, why don't you just take them to a private school? Private school is so expensive and it was just for 5th grade. I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna do this. It'll work out because what if we went to Florida? They go to 5th grade there. They've been to this school before. Florida schools are really good. And my parents are there. They'll be able to be with me and help me out while you're gone for training. He's gonna be training for half of the year. And I'd end up being alone in New Mexico with no help. Like granted, I do have a couple friends who would be more than happy to help me, but you know, there's nothing like having friends and family around you. So yeah, that's why I decided to move back to Florida in my parents' house. No lie though, it's been great. It's been really wonderful to be around my parents and seeing them with Ryland. They absolutely love it. And we're literally taking over their house, but they love it. You know, I can tell that they're happy that we're there because when we were living in New Mexico, we were constantly FaceTiming each other and planning our visits for the next time. So yeah, that's pretty much the update with my life. We are in Florida. We're gonna be here probably until the end of the twins going to school. As far as work with me and YouTube, I'm really trying to get a schedule with Ryland to where I can allot some time to film, if that makes sense. And I want to do a whole video about Ryland and what it's been like. Ryland is a complete blessing. I love him so much, but he's kind of a difficult baby sometimes. And difficult in that, like, he knows what he likes, he wants it now, and you know what I mean? It's been a lot harder than what I remember with the twins, but it's also been like 10 years. I'm in the process now of looking for a nanny to where they can watch Ryland for two days out of the week, so I can work, like specifically work and film for you guys, because it's unacceptable that I haven't filmed in over a month. And I know that you guys say that you would love the vlogs, which I still am wanting to do. It's just life has been hectic. I didn't update you guys on anything yet, so I thought it would be weird for me to just throw a vlog up there, but I know that I always say it, that I'm gonna vlog more. And you know what? I do vlog, I just never upload the footage. I don't know what's wrong with me. I just need to upload the damn footage. That's what's up with me. And then Chris has, bless his heart, has been working so hard. He's getting out of the military, and you know, that's a transition within itself. I think he's nervous about getting out of it just because that's been his whole life, you know what I mean? I think he's still gonna be doing the reserves or a guard unit, one of the two. He's also applying to fly for the airlines, and like there's paperwork that he has to do for that, and it's just a lot. And then he and I are away from each other, and he misses Ryland so much, misses the twins, of course. And you know, just being separated right now really sucks, but for now, that's what's good for the family, that's what's working for us, and we will figure out what we're gonna do next. You know? So I'm only here for another 2 weeks. I came here for a month initially to get the kids, the twins, started for school. And then I'm gonna go back to New Mexico in a couple weeks to pack up the house and basically put it in storage, and we're gonna have it stay in New Mexico until we figure out where we're gonna move next. And I think it's between Las Vegas and Arizona, like the Scottsdale area. You guys saw on my Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you totally should. I post on there all the time, and we really love both of the areas. I think if I had to choose one right now, I would really like to live in Arizona. The Scottsdale, Arizona area is just so beautiful to me. But yeah, that's where I'm at. So sorry if this was not in order. Like, I don't even remember what I said just now. It's just one of those days. And my parents right now are watching the kids for me, which God bless them. They're such a big help for me. I just haven't been able to do much of anything. My parents' house is literally filled to the brim with like our stuff. Not all of our stuff, but you know, the kids have their stuff and I have my stuff, and then it's Ryland, and yeah, so, and it's kind of dark in there. And I'm like, I need a bright area where I can film. So Jessica let me use her house. I just chose to film in the bathroom because it's quiet in here, and there's this massive window that's letting the sun light us up. But yeah, that's it. That's where we're at. I will continue to film, of course, when I can. I don't want to promise anything right now just because everything is so freaking hectic, and that's where I'm at. The twins are back from Puerto Rico. They had a freaking good time. I wanted to get them on camera to say hi to you guys. When I go home, if they're not swimming, I will definitely have them pop on and say hi. They've grown so much, dude. They're 10 years old and in 5th grade. It's absolutely insane. So, okay, that's all I have to say today. Thank you for being patient with me. I'm so sorry if I was like scatterbrained and my story made 0 sense. Yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. I love you. I love you. I love you.